Imagine this, you are walking down a dark path, unsure of what lies ahead. The road is winding and you can't see what is around the next corner. Every step you take seems uncertain. You could stumble, fall, or lose your way completely. Now, in this moment of doubt and confusion, picture this: a light appears at your feet, illuminating the path in front of you, guiding you with precision and clarity. That light, my friend, is God's wisdom. Are you following it? Because, as I've told you, your word is a lamp to my feet and a light to my path. Psalm 119 to 105. The question is not whether the lamp is shining, it always is. The real question is whether you are willing to trust it, to follow it, to let that light guide you every step of the way. You see, life is not a straight line. It's not always easy. We face challenges, struggles, distractions, and temptations that pull us off the path we know we should walk. The noise of the world, the pressures, the desires, the fears, all of it can be overwhelming. But do you know what's incredible? In the midst of all this chaos, there is a light that never fades. It's steady, unwavering, and it always leads you in the right direction. Let me tell you something, many people spend their whole lives looking for answers in the wrong places. They chase success, money, fame, or approval, thinking those things will satisfy their deepest longings. But as I've said, what does it profit a man to gain the whole world and forfeit his soul? Mark 8 to 36. These things are like the fog that clouds your vision, making it harder to see what truly matters. But God's guidance? It cuts through the fog like a sword of light, revealing the truth that is hidden beneath the surface. Let's take a moment and think about that path you are walking. Is it illuminated by the wisdom of God? Or are you stumbling in the dark, trying to figure things out on your own? If you are not following God's guidance, you are relying on your own understanding, and as it's written, there is a way that seems right to a man, but its end is the way to death. Proverbs 14 to 12. You see, your wisdom, no matter how brilliant it may seem, is limited. It's like trying to find your way through a maze without a map. You can guess, you can try different paths, but eventually you'll hit a wall. The beauty of God's wisdom is that it provides the map, the clear path, the direction. All you have to do is follow. So, let me ask you again, are you following the light that God has set before you? Or are you walking in the dark, thinking you know the way but constantly tripping over your own mistakes? Now imagine this, you are in a boat drifting in the middle of a stormy sea. Waves are crashing against you, the wind is howling, and everything around you seems to be falling apart. The water is rising and it feels like you have no control. But then, through the storm, you see something that cuts through the chaos. It's a lighthouse, its beam of light sweeping across the waters. It's steady, unwavering, and it's guiding you towards safety. That lighthouse is God's guidance, and just like that beam of light, it will lead you to solid ground. You need to trust it even when everything else seems uncertain. In times of trial, in moments when you feel lost, you have to remember that God's wisdom is always there, shining brightly, calling you to follow it. It's easy to get distracted by the storm. The noise of the world can drown out the still, small voice of God, but you have to make the choice. Will you listen to the chaos, or will you focus on the light? As it's written in Proverbs, trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not lean on your own understanding. Proverbs 3 to 5. You see, you don't need to have all the answers. You don't need to know exactly what's around every corner. What you need to do is trust that God, in His infinite wisdom, is already lighting your path. Trust that His guidance is perfect. Trust that when you follow it, you will find peace and fulfillment, no matter what the world throws at you. Now, here's something crucial. Following God's guidance doesn't mean that life will be easy. No, it's not about avoiding hardship or challenges. It's about knowing that even in the hardest moments, God's light will always show you the way. When the storm is raging, when the night is darkest, God's wisdom remains your anchor, your refuge, your strength. Remember that I told you, in this world you will have trouble. But take heart. I have overcome the world. John 16 to 33. You are never alone when you trust in God's wisdom. Now let's bring this closer to home. Every day you face decisions. Big ones, small ones. Should I go this way or should I go that way? Should I speak up or should I stay silent? Should I trust this person or should I walk away? The choices you make every day shape the course of your life. And let me tell you something, when you choose to follow God's wisdom, your decisions will be filled with peace and clarity, even in the midst of confusion. When you rely on your own wisdom, you are walking blindfolded through the darkness. But when you choose to listen to God's guidance, you are walking in the light. Think about the story of King Solomon. When he was asked what he wanted most, he didn't ask for riches, fame, or power. No, he asked for wisdom. Give me wisdom and knowledge, Solomon prayed, that I may lead this people. 2 Chronicles 1-10. And God granted his request, blessing him with unparalleled wisdom. Why? Because Solomon understood that true success comes from following God's wisdom. It wasn't about his own understanding, it was about aligning his heart with God's heart. So now I'm asking you, are you asking for God's wisdom in your life? Are you making room for his guidance to shine through the distractions of your daily life? Because that wisdom is available to you. It's not hidden. It's not reserved for a select few. It's there for anyone who is willing to listen, to humble themselves, and to trust that God's way is always the best way. Remember, if any of you lacks wisdom, let him ask of God, who gives to all liberally and without reproach. James 1-5. God's wisdom is a gift, freely given to those who seek it. But here's the key: you have to seek it. You have to choose it. And when you do, you will find that his light is more than enough to guide you through the darkest moments of life. So, are you following the light? Are you walking in the wisdom that God provides? The choice is yours. But I promise you this, when you choose God's guidance, you will find a path of peace, purpose, and strength that surpasses anything this world can offer. Are you ready to follow the light? The decision is yours. Let it guide you. Let it lead you. And know that no matter what, God's wisdom will always be the lamp to your feet, lighting the way for every step of your journey.